Okay, so this douchebag guy that has an accent of some kind is telling us about a cock. Wait. A cock. Okay, so no. We
Basically,
saw
he was telling about his cock because he is obsessed with himself.
Yeah,
let's just be real.
So it started off with a flying cockroach. It was like flying at me, and then it flew at Liz, and then it climbed on the wall. But we were scared about cockroaches because one landed on my foot today
in Austin.
In a house.
In Austin, and now we're in New Orleans, by the way.
New
Orleans.
So then we see a flying cockroach, so naturally we freak out twice as much as we normally would have in a cockroach. Or, I mean, at a cockroach.
I have never seen a cockroach. It's my first sighting. I've never seen a cockroach.
Well, yeah, me too, actually.
You've never seen a cockroach?
No,
and I didn't see it in Austin either. Tonight is the first.
Okay, so anyway, this guy basically said he saw a cockroach this big in Africa, and it was so fat that it tried to climb up the wall, but it would just fall back down again and climb up the wall because he has a cockroach memory
of his childhood.
African memory cockroaches.
Wait a minute, is he from Africa?
No, he's from fucking LA.
Fucking
So he's like telling us about this cockroach, and then we were like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then we started talking about potato bugs. Because Liz put her pants on with a potato bug in it.
Yeah, and
then he was like, in Africa.
When I used to live with my ex-boyfriend, we lived in this room.
You had an ex-boyfriend named Or?
His last name was Menard. Or Menard.
Like O-R?
O-R-R.
Oh, okay.
No middle name. Okay, so
my dad
potato.
Used to go,
or what?
That's funny.
It's true. True story. I mean, we all have funny ex-boyfriend names, but okay, back to potato pants. Okay, so we were living in this house, and we were living in this room that was actually a converted garage, and there were plants. There were literally like weeds growing up through the baseboards, like into our room. So, you know, into your Nora's room. Yes, into Or's room. And so one day I had a pair of pants like on the ground, you know, because I had gone to bed. And I wake up in the morning and I put my pants on. And I feel...
Went to bed.
Yeah. No. Okay. And then I feel this like thing on my thigh. I feel it on my thigh, Bailey. And I'm like, oh! I'm like, oh my god. And I throw my pants off. It was seriously the grossest thing ever. What is a potato? They look like little aliens. And maybe we can look them up and then like post pictures with this story because I really want you to understand what a potato bug is. They have like these weird little alien heads with little like antennas, and it looks kind of slimy. No, green, no, brown, and then these weird little bodies with legs. And then another time at that same house, I got into bed, and there was one in the bed under the covers. Los Osos. Don't go there. Okay, wait. When we were in Austin, in some bathroom, maybe it wasn't Austin. So it was. What was that place we went to lunch?
Today, Bimbo's.
Hempstead. No, Hockley. I went into the bathroom and there was like a little pincher bug in the toilet, and I was afraid to use the toilet because it was alive and it could swim. We went to Jimbo's. It's backwards. Don't be a bimbo. Don't be bimbos. Go to Jimbo's. So we had an epic. Well, we keep saying epic, but they really are epic. Journey to New Orleans today. Yeah. I decided to just stop driving and get drunk in the back. Who are we talking to right now?
Okay, but mainly this video was about the douchebag on the smoking patio.
Yeah.
So after Liz told the story about the potato bug,
I got sidetracked.
He was like, okay, you've never had a problem with bugs unless you've been to Africa, then you could have your fair share of bug problems. Because apparently the ants there are this big. I mean, which I'm sure they are. But he was sleeping and he had to wake up his girlfriend. to get out of the tent because they were crawling up the ceiling and falling on his face and biting his face, and they have these like bangs and he's been to Africa, and Africa is a crazy place.
Okay, so you guys give him an accent, but he's from LA.
Well, he talks like,
he's from LA.
Sophisticated.
He lives in Long Beach, and he's just
I was like, oh, cool, LA, Long Beach. I'm in Long Beach right now.
Not only that, but they were talking about knowing Jack Johnson in college.
Oh yeah, they were like, we met each other in college, and we were probably at the same parties.
But you're giving him an accent.
Dude, but it's like this other guy that was listening to them had an accent.
Yeah.
Okay, people in New Orleans say, well, I mean, at least we think they say, reckon. Oh, and there was
I say reckon.
Yeah, well, whatever. There was a road sign that said, "Littering it is unlawful to litter."
But they had those in. They had that in Texas too.
I just like the word unlawful.
Awful. It's awful to litter. It's unlawful to litter.
That's
cool.
And okay, now we're gonna go out to some bars in New Orleans.
After we drink that.
Yeah, obviously we're pre-gaming it because it's more expensive here than Austin.
Okay, so let's just show them the bottle.
Okay, bottle.
This is some Rebel Yelp.
You Trader Joe's,
$9.99
with
10,
some
if you
dollar, chaser. This is the life.